Hello. Today we're going to be doing a breakdown of my speedrun world record about a year and a half late, but I'm going to get this out there so if people want to learn the run, they can do that. And this video is going to be basically a big old guide for the speedrun and every trick, and I think probably most of the data. I will link, there's a big old document that Aaron, Sir Echo Crimson Mind, made about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And he just never dropped it, so I'm gonna be dropping that. It's gonna be in the description today, or in the it's gonna be in the description of this video, and that document details every probability and everything in the run. So if you want to look at that, you can. But yeah, and obviously the video is gonna be muted because I'm pretty sure most of this is just filled with me breathing and clicking, and I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that. So when we, yeah, okay. So first thing we do here is we save the game. This is for a trick that skips Sayori and just brings us, instead of taking us back to the title menu like other Sayori skips do, this will just bring us straight into the gameplay. So we don't have to do any menuing or anything. And yeah, I'll get to that when we get to that. And yeah, okay, what we do right here is, if you look at my fucking key presses in the top right, you would see that I press caps lock and G, and what we do here is, I'm pretty sure, okay, my splits are blocking it, but I'm pretty sure we click open GL renderer, and what I think this does is it makes the game run faster, but I don't know. And it might just be placebo, but I feel like it makes the game run faster, so any little bit that helps, because this game gets really laggy if you click too fast. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just warming up here. We can skip through this a little bit. Checking the shit. Okay, I already skipped something. Okay. You gonna fucking start, man? Okay. So as you can see, I'm pressing space. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so what I did right there was hey, let me just start from the beginning. I'm mashing space enter and then the other enter key that's on my keypad, like the number pad on the right side of my keyboard, all of those at once to advance the dialogue. And I'm also mashing on my mouse. And yeah, something else. Okay, I don't remember. But yeah. And oh, yeah. So, in this game, this is very different from Plus. When you press two buttons at the same time, so what normally happens, when you press the button, right, it'll advance the dialogue. If you press a button while the text is loading, like scrolling, it'll skip the text. And if you press two buttons at the same time, then it just auto-completes the box. And if you press three buttons at the same time, then it auto-completes the box you were on, and then moves you to the next one. And then so on and so forth. And the only keys that work are space, enter, and the mouse. And, yeah. And plus, it doesn't do that. So, you have to, so what it is it doesn't buffer the input. It doesn't auto-advance. So if you press two buttons at the same time in plus, it will only, scroll to the next text box. It won't auto-complete it, like in this game it would. And that scales. But yeah. Okay, and then right here, as we're fading to the next, we're transitioning to the next, room. What I do here is I press right click, and that basically just skips the loading screen and brings me straight into the text box. Yeah. So what right click does, if you don't know, is it hides the text box, and the only way to bring it back up is to, click. And yeah. So we're skipping all those black screens, as you can see again. And yeah. I don't think anything happens here. And also, I forgot to start my splits. I'm a dumbass. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, there it is again. Yeah, okay. Now I guess we can talk about poems. So, for the poems, generally what you want is you just want to go through it quickly, so you just you just click one of the poems or the options, the words, whatever, and then you just space doesn't work. The enter's do and the mouse does to select the word. So you just mash all those at once, and then you just get done with it super quickly. For this day, you want Sayori or Yuri, and that is very important. If you get Natsuki or Natsuki, it's very bad. Natsuki is the worst option by a lot. All the data for like the times and shit for each of the dates is in the document that'll be in the description. But basically, Yuri has the fastest day 1, and then Sayori has second, or date 1. Sayori has second fastest, Natsuki has the slowest, and then Yuri has the no, I think Sayori has the fastest date 2, and Yuri the Natsuki. And, but basically, you never want to see a date 2. Because what you can do is if you get Sayori, for example, Sayori, Yuri, and then Sayori again, you won't get a date 2. Because you'll date 1, date 1 with Yuri, and then nothing. And it'll just, yeah. But if you get Yuri on that third date, then you have to watch date 2, and that is, like, super slow. And it's basically just a run kill. And this is all RNG, so it's fun. And yeah, here, just going through that quickly, pretty slow. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's the right click skip again. I get Sayori here. So that's good. Yeah, don't ignore my splits. Okay. So for the poems, it doesn't matter which order you do them, except for 1 or 2 days in phase 2, or cycle 2. But what I'm doing here is I'm right-clicking to instantly load the poem, and then, like, clicking twice, so that way it actually, like, pops up, and I can skip it. Like, right there. That's a good poem skip. Yeah. And then, I don't think... Yeah, this selection doesn't really matter. It takes, like, a second or so. I think if you click Natsuki, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Now for poem 2, like I just said, we want Yuri. Like, since we got Sayori day 1, we want Yuri. Natsuki's really bad. Sayori's workable, but not great. Yuri is perfect. Yeah. Natsuki's not the worst, but she's really slow. Like, yeah. She's really slow. Her date 1 is slower than Yuri's date 2, which is it's really bad. Yeah. Sayori only loses like 3 seconds. Yeah, who did I get here? I'm pretty sure I got Yuri. Yeah, okay, I get Yuri. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. Now we're doing poems. Okay, I skipped it. It doesn't matter anyway. It's just the bulk of the day. That choice doesn't matter. Yeah, so now we absolutely want Sayori or Natsuki. If we get Yuri, that's run over. That's a 20-second loss. Yeah, it runs mega dead if we get Yuri here, which thankfully I don't. And right, yeah, I don't get Yuri. And yeah. Yeah, this poem doesn't really matter. I think you can skip Sayori's poem if you, like, are really good. Like, if you do it in the exact right order, and she hates you. But it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, okay. So we're going to one of these bitches' houses, and we have to select who we want to go to. And, hold on, who do I select? Natsuki. Okay, Natsuki is the fastest. Yeah, she's the fastest by like 5 seconds around, give or take. I don't remember it exactly. I used to know it. But generally what we do here is, you'll see my mouse is kind of lined up with Monica's eyes, and if you just kind of keep it there, like lined up with her eyes, then you'll select Netsuki all the time. Also, you never want to click Monica or Sayori; it just loses time. There's no reason to ever pick them. Um, yeah. Uh, hey, there's a thumbnail shot. Okay, now the selection matters. This is like one of the first selections that actually matters in the game. Um, or one of the very few that matters. Did I skip that? Wait, what? Huh, okay. Well, I select no, I don't want to walk home with her. Because if you or no, I select no, I don't love you. And if you select I do love you, then you get this like big old like picture that you absolutely don't want. It loses a bunch of time. Um, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I select the bottom one. Yeah, I do it so fast that you don't even see the options. That's funny. Um, yeah. Okay. And now, remember when I told you guys, or yeah, remember when I said why I saved at the very beginning of the game? Um, it's for this reason. So if I press escape right here, it'll bring up my options menu, which I do right now. And if I load that state, which I'm about to do, then yeah, that text appears and right in the game. If I hit exit to main menu, it'll still bring me to phase 2, but the text, like the options on the menu, have to load in, and it's slower. And yeah, yeah. Also, the reason why we can save at the very beginning is because timing starts when we first click, like advance the text box, and not when we press new game. So I probably should explain that at the very beginning, but oh well. I'm right clicking to skip most of this, I think. Yeah. Anything important? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Okay. This is the. I don't know much about phase 2, but I skimmed the document before I started this recording, and appears that Yuri is the best because you can't get the next snap, and yeah, I think that's the main reason. His next snap is really bad. This is like 15 seconds. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know much about phase 2. Um, okay, yeah, you always want to click no there. Obviously, you don't want to pull up a poem. It takes time for it to load and unload. Alright, good. Oh, I got Natsuki? Oh, do I get next snap in this? No way. Okay, and then right now, this is a no skipless run, and that basically means in the settings we have to have skips like turned off. But right now we get what we call a natural skip, which is when the game just lets you skip even when you have it off. So we allowed those, and these are like one of 3 breaks we have: skipping Yuri, Natsuki, and then another point later in the run. Yeah, and it just makes it go super fast. I should get the skip after this poem. Yep. Okay. That was a little slow. I didn't react fast enough. And then right here, yeah. So, like the poems, enter, and then click are all things that will like select. So I'm just mashing them on this, trying to go very quickly. Yeah. And then we go to poems. Okay, you don't. Okay, for poem 2, I'm pretty sure you don't want Natsuki twice because that guarantees the next snap. Yeah. All the info's in the document. I can skip ahead here. Yeah, okay, I got Yuri. That's good. Did I skip the closet? I might have skipped the closet. Okay, I get the eye bleed. That's not good, but like it's manageable. It loses like 1 second. You can avoid that. I don't know how. I don't remember how actually. Um, did I skip it? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, here. So we're in the closet with Yuri. Text speed doesn't matter because it's like an auto scroller. So what we do here is we just click auto. It gives us a little break. We don't have to keep clicking. Yeah, it's just a little break for us. Um, it'll yeah, it just auto completes the text box like as soon as it possibly can. You have to have it all the way to the left, I think, the slider, so that way it actually does this. And you want the text speed all the way to the right, which it's weird. Yeah, she gives her piss poem. Okay, I don't think I get next nap, but I'm pretty sure I get the Mexican flag. I'm pretty sure I get Mexican flag here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, we'll just call that Mexican flag. I don't know why. Aaron Sir Erica Crimson Mine. He coined the term. It's because there's red, white, and blue. Or not. Sorry, red, green, and blue. And, fuck! Red, white, and green. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Yeah. And then, because I'm playing in, I think it's window mode, I get this screen. If you're not playing in windowed mode, you just get the Mexican flag and then you're done. But here I do play in window mode because I don't like look at my splits, and it loses a bunch of time as you can see. That option doesn't matter. You get the poem either way. Um, yeah. Um, okay. That option doesn't matter. She'll stab herself anyway. Okay, right here. This is called Yuri Skip. This is probably very wild to know. You just save and then keep loading that file. I think it's like 9 times. It progresses the day once. You can use skips here if you want to, if you're an insane person. But that is like 2 minutes slower. You never want to do that. Just do this. This should be the last one? Yeah. No, it's 6 times. My bad. And then, yeah. Run is done here. And then... You can't skip this black screen, by the way. And that's time. Timing ends as soon as we see Monica. And, yeah. Yeah, that's basically the whole run. Yeah. If you want more content like this, I guess just like and subscribe. I'm thinking about doing an all sieges one, which will probably be a lot longer than this video. Yeah, if you want to know more, check out the doc in the description of this video. But yeah, hopefully some of you guys will start doing DDLC runs of your own. It's really fun. Goodbye, like, subscribe, I guess follow my Twitter if you want to. Yeah, everything will be in the description. See ya.